Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. We're playing a Formicid, the heck are we, an Ice Elementalist of Kyriados for the 0.18 release tournament, and it's an MLX choice. I was just looking over, by the way, for funsies, the banners, the things that you get extra points for doing, and I noticed we're about to pick up, what was it called? Prophet 1, I think? P-R-O-P-H-E-T. Let me just go double check. Banners. Prophet. Yeah, reach the lair of beasts with an invocations title. And I rarely have invocations titles. This was sort of an accident. But right now we are the timeless. Right? Our highest skill is invocations, which is so bad. What am I doing? But we picked up a banner for it, so all planned. It was all on purpose. Woo, banner. You don't even, most banners you don't even get extra points for. They're just like for fun. This included is profit. It's just like for fun. You can put banners like they show up on your score page. So it's not even like meaningful. Ooh, ow. Let's armor up here. There we go. But we picked up the profit, I'm sure. I mean, the tournament stats page takes like 10 minutes to update, but when it does update, we'll have that banner. There are some gods where it is good to have an invocations title, like Quaslaw, right? He's all about invocations, and you should be training his invocations and using them a lot in a Quaslaw game. Kyriados, you should be using dodging a lot, mostly. So the fact that my title right now is Invocations makes me feel a bit dumb. I didn't do it on purpose. I just kind of wanted more of my big invos online. So, I don't know, evidence that I was perhaps not playing the best. But I don't know, like, Kyriados' Invocations are really good at dealing with the problems that Kyriados creates. Yeah, I'm going to say no to all of this crap, please. Electric Eels are not my jam right now. Although, Slouch? Yeah, never mind, I take it back. Yeah, Slouch, pretty good. Eels are real fast and they have low hit points, so that just kills them. And now we no longer have an Invocations title. We just got it. You can get Pious level 2 by winning a game with an Invocations title, which is an even worse plan. You don't really want to get Kyriados Invocations much higher than like 14 or 17 or something around there, which is what it takes to get Step from Time reliable. The other abilities, like there's not much benefit in scaling it higher. Your Step from Time lasts for longer, but like that mostly doesn't matter. So oh, hello, Shaft. So the other thing is, by the way, there's an award for reaching Layer 8 with no skill trained to 13 or higher as a non-Formicid. Because Formicids can kind of, quote, cheat by just shafting the heck out of themselves. We have not been shafting ourselves like mad, and we might very well wind up reaching that goal, but we still won't get the points for it. I mean, it's not even points, right? The credit. Can I wear chain comfortably yet? I would guess not. I haven't really been training my stuff. It's like almost there. Oh right, but then we lose Azukuba's armor, so it's not even much of a net positive. Yeah, so let's drop. Oh yeah, partly because of Wizardry, right, is a big part of why we can wear that at all. Let's drop like Cure Mutation. Are there any spells left to memorize? Yes, throw frost. So let's just drop the book. All right, let's get going. Obviously, in many ice caves, our ice spells. Whoa! Did not expect to find water over here. That's interesting. Wolves are real scary? That's a wolf too, or is it a yak? I forget. 3 wolves and a yak walk into a bar. So I'm looking at Slouch here. Wolves are very fast, so it should be pretty good against them, and we're in a bad spot. We can't shaft in here. There's somewhat recently, the game added a reminder here. When you enter a level, you can't shaft on it. Lets you know. So, I mean, I don't know. We could consider, like, stepping from time, but that's not a good escape yet. So I'd rather just kill these guys. It's just a question of, like, can I get this guy in the same Slouch? And I think I can. Next turn, he should move up here, I would think. So let's just attack this wolf. And there we go. All right, we got him. And Slouch. How can anyone say Kyriatis is bad? Look at that, right? How is he heavily wounded? He must have walked through a freezing cloud or something. All right, we're probably going to be doing a fair amount of slouching in here, if I had to guess. Yeah, let's just slouch now. Take care of this one bear and deal with this one. Let's slow him down, just in case. All right, fine. So we could very well dip down to 4 or even 3 stars of Kyriatis Piety, and I would be perfectly fine with that. Slow that guy down. Slow is just such a powerful debuff. It's like a self-haste, kind of, right? Which you can't have with Kyriatis, but you can't have anyway as a Formicid. So, like, gaining the ability to slow enemies for most Kyriatis characters is just making up for the fact that you can't haste. But on a Kyriatis guy, it's like you couldn't haste anyway, and by picking up Kyriatis, you gain something that's kind of like haste. Yeah, I should actually be going like this and not walking through the freezing clouds with Kyriatis speed. I like to pronounce the name of the god with a hard C, like Kyriatis, as you guys have noticed. But when I'm abbreviating it, like C-H-E-I, I like to pronounce it Chai. Like you don't Chai walk. I don't know. All right, slow that guy down, armor up, and tab. We're going to be doing a lot of AA, slowing enemies down. But like, what the heck is that ability called? Oh, rude! I mean, we have cold resistance, so it's not as big a deal, but actually, better still, is to just go around him. Or sneak up behind him, I'm not sure which. Ooh, Rune Hunting Sling, eh? So we could dig out this square, for example. Although I think... Oh, interesting. This space is open. I sort of expected this space to be need digging. Let's summon some Ice Beasts and see what they can do about this issue. I don't like this. Let's get over here. And more Ice Beasts to fight this stuff. All right, this statue is problematic. And I've dug out the path to go around him. Like, I could have just gone like this and totally avoided him, I think. But now, like, this square and this square are both in his line of sight, which is bothersome. All right, that's fine. We'll take a couple hits just to sneak by him. There's a lot of wolves. It's kind of a number of wolves that makes me wish I were out in the open for Slouch. All right, it seems to have gone okay, though. One wolf at a time also, like, seems to be fine. That first wolf we fought just seems to have gotten a good hit or two on us, luckily for him. The wolves we have faced since then have not been quite so bad. Slow him down, armor up, and yeah, that's just how we kill things. Maces and flails looking good. Still want it to get up to Mindalay. Not training anything else, so it should get there pretty soon. It's only 12. Ugh! Alright, this will do, I guess. Yeah, Mindalay is only 12 for a whip, so we'll be there pretty soon. I'm sort of like still a little bit in that last game, in the sense that I'm like, I think I should eat some chunks to heal because I'm a ghoul, right? But we are not. I got his attention. Let's back up. Any loot? No. Hello, yaks. Oh, please. Oh, they can't cross the deep water. All right. Let's, however, try to dig around the freezing clouds is what I would like to do. All right, we're still at 5 pips of Chai Piety. Yeah. Come on. Just be dead. Good. Draining them, I haven't noticed whether it's helping or not, but like I assume it is. Drain is a pretty powerful effect. What? There's a wolf. A wolf came in here and died. Very funny. All right. I don't want to fight more than one enemy at a time if I can help it here. How could I help it? Come up here? Yeah, that'll do. I could just drop a slouch on all this just to make sure it's not a problem. But I'm only really concerned about the wolves. Yeah, we'll just slouch those guys. I fail? Come on, Cabriatas, give me a break. There we go. They're all dead now. Maces and flails are good. Getting a little lag there. Hello. Trying to play the game here. Alright. Oh, I should check out this hunting sling, by the way. Oh, wow. Wow, wow. Good sling. Oh, is this shallow water? Yeah. I'm still not walking in it. Let the monsters walk in the shallow water if they want. I'm not gonna. I'm not sure what we're gonna do about... Oh, I'm wielding a sling. No wonder it's not doing much damage to him. Shoot. All right, we should slouch, just in case here. I messed up pretty big there. I think if I had been using my whip, it would have been fine, and I assumed I was using my whip, so I assumed it was going to be fine. But I should have been paying more attention to how that combat was going. So here's another situation where like slouch could be pretty good, right? We could hit quite a few enemies with it, but I think I'll go for the sort of slow and steady here. Will I? What potions do I have? Invisibility, agility, and like a little bit of healing are my main combat-oriented potions right now. The thing is, we can't shaft right now, so if I try to like just sort of tab them all and I start running out of health or MP or something, I'm going to be in pretty bad shape. So if I can do better by like digging to the east and then double slouching, I should do it. And the problem is I don't know if that is better. I don't know if a double slouch... I don't think it would kill a death yak. It might kill an ordinary yak. It would certainly get it very close to dead, I would think. And then I would be out in the open. Yeah, so I don't like that plan. We're going to level up from like killing this one yak, I would think. Yep. Give me more int in this. O is not a... Let's press I instead of O, huh? Death yak, we definitely want to bend time. He's drained. We got him on the drain. So he hasn't hit us yet, which is great. I just suddenly realized we have 0 shields, and as a Formicid, if I've missed any shields, I really want to address that problem. The Death Yak swapped with an ordinary yak here for some reason. To go heal, I guess? I don't know. I don't totally understand monster AI. Slow. Stay slow. And he swapped again. Weird. He's sneaky. Every time I slow him down, he just walks away and then comes back as soon as he's normal speed. All right, this seems to be going pretty well. I'm going to try to back off here. See if the monsters lose track of me. Looks like they do. Can I eat something yet? No. Let's back off and eat. All right, great. So we're spending a fair bit of Kyriato's Piety here, but that's fine. I mean, as I have remarked before, Kyriato's Piety is basically free. Yeah, having drained this guy, like, notice at the beginning of the fight he hit us like twice in quick succession. And then, I don't know, he stopped hitting us after we hit him a few times, and I like to believe that's because of the draining effect, but it might not be, I suppose. So we gotta be careful. Death Yaks, even one Death Yak is pretty scary right now. We can probably handle them, as we have been, but we need to be alert to things going badly. Whoa! Ah! Whoa! Get out of there. Get out of there. Alright, so it looks like this is sort of where the ice cave ends, more or less. Hello, Polar Bear, you coming? No? While he waited for the freezing clouds to clear, he forgot about us. That's funny. Alright, let's just dig around the clouds. Oh, he died! That's pretty funny. Death is funny. That's the moral of video games, guys. Just laugh. All right, we have like a one-on-one corridor here, but I would rather the monsters in back not be able to see me. So there is something to be said for continuing to walk away, but I would have to do quite a bit of digging to get to a reasonable kill hole, and I risk opening the way to that cavern up to the north. So I think I should just fight where I am and hope I don't attract too many more monsters. If I do, maybe slouch him a bit. Let's actually do a slouch now before I slow down the Death Yak, so he still takes more damage. All right, how did we do on damage? Moderately wounded, not great. But I think it'll do. All right, yeah, so we can no longer slouch. We have spent too much piety to slouch. This is a large number of powerful enemies to be fighting right now. And there are more on the way. I really want to get out of this situation. Is there a good kill hole I can use somewhere? Not really. I kind of want to kill the Death Yak. Uh-oh. Frost Giant found us. Ah! I was hoping to have... to be able to, like, take him one-on-one. That's pretty bad. I mean, we have cold resistance, so... But he's still really scary. I want to, like, teleport away from this, but I don't know what teleport... I can't teleport. What am I thinking? I have to Formicid. It's not that I haven't found the scroll. I found it and threw it on the ground. I want to just continue running south, but I need to make sure that that's actually a good play before I do it. If we weren't a Kyriatis worshiper, if we could walk normal speed, what I would like to do is walk over to this area and then dig a kill hole like this. It's not perfect because it's open on this end, but that's fine. Nothing's really approaching me from that end. Alternatively, I suppose I could do this. Oops. I want to get out of sight of the Frost Giant, basically, so that he goes back to guarding his cave. Because I think that he is set on patrolling, usually. Polymorph, heal wounds. Like, heal wounds is great. Maybe, like, agility? Even invisibility, maybe? Wouldn't work on the Frost Giant, but it would make the polar bears have a tougher time with things. Maybe I need to, like, just take a break and think about this for a little while. Because this is pretty serious. And you got to get this kind of stuff right or you're going to be dead. And as a Kyriatis worshiper, the stuff that you're used to relying on for other characters is not available. You can't just teleport. That's the price you pay for these stats. Well, you can't teleport anyways. A Formicid, I'm sorry. That's the price you pay for Formicid stats. And then the price you pay for Kyriatis stats is you can't haste either. And you can barely walk away. So the polar bears are not that bad, right? They're kind of providing a buffer so the frost giant won't bolt of cold me, and they don't do that much damage, so I can actually walk away from them with some amount of comfort. The other thing is I could just, like, right now, I'm in kind of a quasi-kill hole where, like, only one monster can get to me at a time, unless they walk up here, which they won't. The problem is that all the monsters can see me, right? So they won't lose track of me and go home. And there's another monster coming from here. Which is, like, obviously a problem. I think I'm going to just dig my way away from these guys. And if they get to a position that is particularly bad for me, I'll consider, like, a temporal distortion or something. All right, where am I headed now? The choices are like this. Yeah, this is closer and better than the one up here. All right, the frost giant is next to me, which is terrible. So we're going to bend time. That hurts a lot. We heal wounds. And we quaff like agility. That's our best buff. And we start hitting him. Okay, this is helping. We got to keep an eye on our health. Okay, stay slow, please. All right, and I got to put my armor back up. All right, we seem to be mostly dodging his attacks, which is great. Come on, just kill this guy. All right, the polar bears I don't love, but, like, it's fine. We've got him. We've got him in a real kill hole now. Okay, and we have agility still. That helps a lot. All right, we're back to being able to slouch. That's nice. How did a berserk polar bear end up north of me instead of northeast? I don't know what happened there. Whew. All right, looks like we made it. We killed the big threat of the ice cave, which is that frost giant. There's gonna still, I'll grab this, why not? There's gonna still be some mop-up work to do, I suspect. Some miscellaneous threats, whatever this is around the corner. Yeah, polar bear. We got all the goodies now, which are, like, awful. Jeez. Well, there's a book, actually. It's probably a book of ice or something. No, volume battle magic. This is not a good spell book. A ring, which I probably don't want. Yeah, protection from cold is fine, I guess, but not what we need right now. Let's grab the legendary deck of cards. Anything over here? Just the exit, I would think. Yeah. Anything else we want to find on this floor? Pick out, that is. I'll grab the longbow. Conceivably, I might want to use it at some point. Longbows are not that common. It's got a decent brand. All right. I think that was enough excitement for one video. I was worried, man, with that frost giant for sure. I think without agility, he probably would have killed us. Well, maybe. I don't know. We would have had to use several more potions, charges of heal wounds or something. Anyway, but that's gonna do it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.